Initiating match. Ready
One
for
small
battle.
step at a time. And I cannot help but wonder how our base lost contact with Lu Chang. Do not panic!
We're in for a smooth ride, right? Right?
Seize the soul, as they say, Zendao.
5, 4,
Ring out!
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I am prepared to cause trouble. Let's increase our pace.
The objective is
Let's take off.
Would you like to see my muscles? Now, come out and face me! I will keep you safe!
Stay near the immortality field.
Hello.
Would you like to see my muscles? No.
Greetings.
Right there. A complete recovery. Let them up.
Force of Crusaders! Would you like to see my muscles?
रक्षा प्रणाली संरचित करना
Barrier up!
positioning turret I impress myself materialized.
Oh, is that not a common saying here?
Sensors offline.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Where did a medic like you learn to handle a weapon like that?
Strike from
The
above.
number of battlefields I've seen, I was bound to pick something up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Up and away.
The objective is now.
We're outnumbered. Be careful.
Hello there.
Positioning underway.
Barrier active.
Area denied. Feeling better.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in, Heidelberg esports fans. Apologies for not having the shoutcasting going here for the first half of game number 1. It's been a busy night here as we have not only Overwatch, but we also had Smash Brothers and Rocket League practices and things going on. But as we can see right here, Magic Turtle able to get a kill on Karasu. Edric Yale taking down Ratapierre for Heidelberg there. And for the first time here in the second half, Heidelberg has been able to take control of the point away from Kaiser Lakeland. And Edric Yale able to do some heavy mining work there on taking down Blizzy, Magic Turtle, and Furry Fizzy there. And that was a short-lived retake there for Kaiser Lakeland of the point. Heidelberg will look to regroup and see if we can put some more pressure, take control of that point. Magic Turtle sniping from afar there, just trying to get that chip damage, helping out the tank. Furry Fizzy fortunately falls there. Furry Fizzy getting some health there from Ratapierre. Keeping them close as best as possible as Ratapierre able to revive Hero the Key, but Fabian, Edric Yale, Dark Lotus taking down Blizzy, Furry Fizzy, and then Hero the Key falls to Karasu. Magic Turtle is going to quickly fall as well, and I believe that is going to be the team wipe. And game number 1 will go to Kaiser Lakeland. Let's see what the play of the game was here for the match.
Play of the game.
And it appears to be the tank player Karasu as Mauga. And me, unfortunately, missing this. I'm curious to see what happened here. Okay, so yeah, right towards the end there, getting a couple kills. Not too flashy, but not too bad either. All right, we're going to take a short break. We will be back with game number 2, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, Heidelberg Esports fans, to game number 2 here of Overwatch taking on Kaiser University Lakeland. So as we saw, a pretty dominating effort there by Kaiser Lakeland, able to secure both halves of the first game for the first point. And now we've switched to the hybrid map, and we are going to be looking to go on the defensive here for the first, correct? That seems to be what it is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So with hybrid maps, first things first, we have to defend the first objective, the first point on the map, as we see Magic Turtle opting to use this statue of sorts to shield and get some picks as much as possible. Some shots being fired from the window there. Getting that orb of healing from the Crystal G, who unfortunately falls early to Edric Yale. Turtle doing some work on that Malga. Now pulling in the big guns, but gets stunned, and unfortunately gets taken down by Dark Lotus. Rasu taking down Meme Lord. Fabian taking down Hero of the Key, so that's 3 out of the 5. We're going to look to regroup as Kaiser Lakeland has already secured about 2/3 of that first objective. We'll see if we can touch to force it, but it appears as though we're going to hold off and we're just going to take our chances on stopping the payload. So first point of the round goes to Kaiser Lakeland. Swapping over to Meme Lord, who subbed in for tank for us this round. Taking on that Malga, who was pesky and was definitely a thorn in the side, so to speak, for the first game. Getting some buffs right now from our healers. I believe that's Sigma, if I'm not mistaken, for our tank player right now. One of those characters that, if done well, can definitely be a difference maker depending on the team comp here. Crystal G falling to Karasu. Magic Turtle, though, is spraying, trying to do some work, but unfortunately gets taken down by Dark Lotus, along with Hero of the Key. Meme Lord's gonna get himself back into the fight here. Once again, rushing in against that tank player, Dark Lotus, but gets taken down again by Dark Lotus. Hero of the Key here, trying to do some work. Throwing out that ult. Let's see if we're able to take anything down. We got a couple turrets there, but not much else happening at the moment. Fabian taking down Crystal G. And unfortunately, Edric Yale taking down Hero of the Key and Blizzy. But Magic Turtle, though, for the Student Princess taking down Fabian, as Kaiser Lakeland able to secure their second point with that checkpoint on the escort there. Third and final point of the round up for grabs as the team seems to be regrouping here. Crystal G is going to be sending in some heals along with some orbs of discord. I'm not sure if that's what that is. Eliminating some sentry turrets. Seems to be getting in the way as the payload is already pushed right up there on that final checkpoint. Crystal G under heavy fire. Unfortunately falls to Fabian. Magic Turtle falls to Dark Lotus, but Hero of the Key able to take down Edward Gale. PT Rocks taking down Meme Lord, but Hero of the Key gets a second with Dark Lotus. And unfortunately, it's not enough as Kaiser Lakeland has been able to push the cart the rest of the way for the full pull and the full 3 points. So we're going to switch sides, and we will try to regroup and see if we can match those 3 points here on the second half.
too young that my body couldn't always keep up with me. Besides, it's hard to turn down rocket legs. Let's go, let's go! Are you lot ready for some bloodshed?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
All right, and I am back here on the microphone here as we've swapped sides here for this hybrid map. And on the offensive this time is Heidelberg. And unfortunately, so far, Kaiser Lakeland has been very stout on defense. Not able to really get in much to start taking over that first objective, as Hero of the Key is just getting shut down quite handily here, but able to get the kill on PT Rocks. Dark Lotus taking down 2. Hero of the Key gets a second against Fabian. Idrik Yale taking down Meme Lord. Karasu, the tank, Mauga taking down Blizzy for Heidelberg, and Hero of the Key is going to back off and try to wait for a regroup, but they're chasing him down. He's going to have to get on this fight, but with only 84 health, it's going to be tough. And unfortunately does fall to Idrik Yale. So not really a full regroup, as Heidelberg is already pushing in, trying to do some work here. On point, Blizzy going in, guns blazing, trying to get those buffs going for the players, but also do some damage on the enemy team there. Rasu taking down Magic Turtle and Meme Lord. Blizzy able to take down PT Rocks. Rasu taking down Hero of the Key, and now it's just Blizzy and I believe Magic Turtle that are still remaining as we're waiting for that team regroup. Magic Turtle trying to go in against that Mauga head-to-head. That's not a fight that you're going to win too often unless you have some help. Meme Lord, though, trying to do some work, as unfortunately that's a team wipe by Idrik Yale, and Karasu for Kaiser Lakeland there. And with just a little under a minute and a half remaining here, Heidelberg needs to secure this point in order to have a shot to tie up this game. We'll see if we can make it happen. Crystal G trying to throw in as Kiriko those tags. Not sure what to call those. Spells? Yeah, what he said there. Alright, Crystal G getting overbuffed as along with everybody there. Overclock. Magic Turtle unfortunately falling though to Fabi, and Idrik Yale taking down Meme Lord and Crystal G. And you got to give credit where credit's due. This Kaiser Lakeland team, they are good. They waste no time trying to lock down and secure the perimeter on these points, and they are not willing to give an inch here to the Student Princes. About 30 seconds left. We've got one final push in us here. See if we can make any headway. We're going to try for a different approach. It seems we're flanking around the top. Meme Lord throwing shots up there towards the balcony area. Hero of the Key low on health. Tries for the health pack, but the Mauga guns him down before he can get it there. Blizzy able to take down Fabian. We are in overtime, and only it's Crystal G remaining, and unfortunately he's going to fall, and the round will be complete. So with that, in this best of 3 matchup, the win will go to Kaiser Lakeland. Or wait, is it best of 5 or best of 3?
Pretty sure it's best of 5.
It's best of 5. We ain't done yet, folks. All right, play of the game goes to Idrik Yale. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, able to get kills and assists there. Yep, deservedly so. That was a very crucial point of that map for them. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with game number 3 headed your way. Don't go anywhere.
Let's visit the Sistine Chapel after this. I want to get a closer look at that ceiling.
My greetings!
Do not panic.
One.
Do not
Objective unlocked in 30 seconds.
Hey, looks like that apple a day thing didn't work out for
Do
you.
not let him through!
Alright, welcome back, Heidelberg esports fans, as we are now back in action with game number 3 in this best of 5 scenario. And it looks like we are on Coliseo. Magic Turtle unfortunately falling to Fabian there. And we are pushing. So in this map, it's all about tapping that robot and trying to get them to move to the various checkpoints on the map. And right now, as they've done pretty handily most of the game today, Kaiser Lakeland already with the early start on this push map, and that robot's on the move towards our end. Furry Fizzy now back in action for us for tank, trying to do some work there in the doorway. That Malga's been pesky all game long. I'm surprised they've not decided to try to ban him after seeing 2 games now that he's been doing some work with them. Blizzy unfortunately falling to Fabian there. Hero of the Key now moved over to Cassidy, doing some work there on DPS for us, trying to do something on that Malga, but unfortunately falls to Edric Gale alongside Magic Turtle. Blizzy able to take down Edric Gale for retribution, but Karasu, PT Rocks taking down a couple there. Blizzy though able to get Fabian off the map for the time being. Ratapir now switched over to Juno, which is not the main we usually see. Usually we see the Mercy coming out, but trying to do something different this time as it appears. And already that robot has been able to push to the first checkpoint for Kaiser Lakeland. Well, once again contesting it as Heidelberg is doing their darndest to try to get that robot to start moving their direction as Edric Gale gets 3K right there. Taking down Hero of the Key, Magic Turtle, and Ratapir. Furry Fizzy though able to get PT Rocks as the robot once again moves towards the Kaiser Lakeland side. Lizzie's trying to get those shots on that super fast character, but unfortunately falls to Fabian. Hero of the Key though able to get the kill on Fabian. And also Magic Turtle taking down Karasu, that tank finally taken down. It's about dang time. Shoutouts to Magic Turtle's dad and Dig Batty 79. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and joining us for tonight's matchup here. And Heidelberg, for the time being, able to tap the robot and start it moving back towards middle here. The Kaiser Lakeland, they're going to contest before it gets right back to the neutral point. Karasu falls, though, early to Hero of the Key. That's huge, but unfortunately, 4 players for Heidelberg falls, and the 5th one falls as well to Edric Yale, thanks to a well-timed and well-executed ultimate there. Alright, 6.5 minutes. The robots once again marching back towards the side of Kaiser Lakeland. Well, I guess towards our base, but in favor of Kaiser Lakeland. Lizzie trying to get some shots up there from top of the bridge. Very Fizzy able to take down Fabian. That's a huge pick. Trying to pinch through that left side entry point. Able to take down Edric Yale. Once again, we got the robot moving towards, moving in favor for Heidelberg this time. And still not able to make the progress just yet, but it's contested once again. Magic Turtle coming in with the big guns. Gonna try to do some damage. Dark Lotus, though, doing some work on Blizzy. Blizzy able to kill Fabian. Ratapir able to take down Edric Yale. That's huge from your support. Furry Fizzy getting 2 with Dark Lotus and PT Rocks, and Blizzy finally taking down that tank Malga player Karasu. And it's finally marching for the Heidelberg Student Prince side of things. It's got to feel good after it's been a very uphill battle for the most part of this 3rd game here. Just trying to get an inch sometimes against these teams can be difficult. I guess in this game, meters. Ratapir able to pick off Fabian early. Huge. Furry Fizzy taking down that tank in a decided fashion. You love to see it. Hero of the Key taking down Dark Lotus. Edric Yale, though, able to get Magic Turtle. Hero of the Key gets a 2nd on PT Rocks. And so far, Heidelberg is able to, Blizzy taking down Fabian. Heidelberg is able to come back pretty strong in the face of adversity here as that robot continues to push ever closer to that first point here for us. It will be contested before reaching that point, though. Hero of the Key opting to go under the bridge, taking some heavy damage already, though, and does get picked off as Dark Lotus gets Furry Fizzy and Ratapir. Fabian taking out Hero of the Key. And just like that, Kaiser Lakeland, they've got the answer. They're able to challenge us and make that robot start marching back towards the Heidelberg side here. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Blizzy trying to get some picks from afar there on that Malga. Definitely dodging some of those shots. Looks like it's a tank v tank under the bridge. Karasu taking down Blizzy. PT Rocks taking down Furry Fizzy. PT Rocks also getting Blizzy as well. Karasu taking down Hero of the Key. Magic Turtle unfortunately falls. And Ratapir, the only one remaining, unfortunately not able to escape the wrath of Kaiser Lakeland as the robot once again is marching towards that second and final checkpoint here. 3 minutes to go. Hero of the Key tries to get some picks. He's going to go into a duel but gets stuck. Edric Yale taking down Hero of the Key and Blizzy's shield. Magic Turtle's going to do their darndest. That Malga is going to get right up close and personal and takes down Magic Turtle. Fabian taking down Blizzy, and it's just a matter of meters. We're contesting, but it's not looking good for Heidelberg as Ratapir is able to take down Edric Yale. Karasu, though, taking down Ratapir, Furry Fizzy, and that should do it. All right, so unfortunately, the game goes to Kaiser Lakeland. You got to give credit where credit's due. They are a 5-1 team, now 6-1 after tonight's match, and they showed just what they have to muster here. So we wish them and all the other teams the best of luck as they go into the postseason for ECAC. Unfortunately, this will be the end of the line for Heidelberg Overwatch. However, we do have 3 teams that have been able to make postseason playoffs for us. Our Rocket League, Valorant, and Call of Duty teams will be back in action next week for playoffs. So we've got some games up and coming tomorrow night and Saturday, so definitely tune in if you can. And until the next one, have a good night, everyone. Catch you on the flip side.